You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about? Someone's mad. You're mad at someone for a Facebook post about tone deaf towards black people.
I'm not even intricately go into like the depth of it because I don't even feel like it needs that kind of like attention. Because honestly,
this bitch don't need that attention.
Yeah, like to even talk about on the pod, but. At the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? I just think it's funny how some people can, like, you know...
So you're saying you have racist friends, is what you're saying?
I'm saying...
Been having racist friends.
Yeah. If you live in Durham and you have, like, white friends, like, yeah, your white friends probably sit in the garage together and say nigga without you being there.
That being said, I do hear a lot of racial slurs from you casually on your end as well, so...
I mean, yeah, but...
It makes sense why that's your crew.
It means no malice and shit. Like, if I'm fucking driving and I see some fucking Asian driver and I tend to yell out some fucking, you know, some sort of oriental slur at them... One, they can't hear me in my car, and two, that's just me venting to myself. But am I going to go on like a fucking public forum and start fucking talking shit about Asian people, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I think there needs to be a definite difference in like how racism is handled.
If I want to talk shit about brown people, I'll talk shit about Brampton. If I want to talk shit about Asians, I'll talk shit about Markham.
I'm not gonna.
It's just you gotta be strategic.
I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just saying, like, you know, for the sake of like. Being serious, like I'm not actually gonna fucking go out there and say hateful things about that group and try and
you don't
ban some hate. It's just like, you know, sometimes you're in your car and you get cut off by some old brown lady and you're just like.
I usually go woman, like fucking woman. Or old people.
I
just generic. If it's old people, I'm like, watch, this is an old person, old person. I'm more ageist that way in drivers. My anger, definitely ageist.
Listen, I can tell you the worst. I'm not telling you my worst drivers list because I'm on the road all the time. The worst drivers are white people from the ages of 45 to 60 because they have this whole thing like my dad built the road so you can't even be on it. So they're also shitty drivers. Women in general, but women definitely.
Women in general.
Women are usually bad drivers, but then like brown ladies in like Siennas and Toyota Corollas, deadly.
Oh my god.
That's the worst. I think that's the scariest.
And this is the whole thing,
the worst.
People always say Chinese drivers are the worst. Chinese drivers are just safe. They're not actually the worst drivers. They'll drive under the speed limit. They're annoying, but
they're not the worst.
The brown ladies are actually like they'll merge whenever they feel like. Their chest is in the fucking steering wheel, like...
They're going like 60 on the highway on the 401, like in the right lane.
And that's no hate against like the aunties and shit. Like, you guys whip up a mean Dalpuri and shit, you know what I mean? Like, I love the Indian community, whether it's East Indian
I don't think it's only
West
Indian. I think it's just like... It just happens to be like a lot of old ladies. My whole
thing is, I think it's just a lot of with like the
I've seen it from
the
white
brown ladies.
I've seen brown, I've seen the white, I've seen Asian where they're all like that old age and they're really like... You can tell they're just nervous driving. It's like their vision's not all there, their senses aren't all there.
I feel it's because their husbands didn't let them.
Probably.
The whole thing with the Middle Eastern women and the brown women, like, I think it's just not that common over there, and for them to come here and do it, it's like a new thing for them, so they're very like timid.
That's
just an assumption though.
Honestly, but also young people like our age are probably pretty shitty. Realistic, could be speedy and more aggressive. A bit younger than us. I mean, like, when we're grown up, like
bad drivers I've seen are like young Asian people. They're not the Fast and the Furious crew and do whatever the fuck they want with their car. Those guys are different. But like young Asian women and shit that are usually like rich and fobby.
Have their BMW.
Exactly, BMW SUVs. Like,
you think you'd have to be able to speak or read English to be able to drive on our roads?
No, the test is they have different languages. They have to test in different languages.
But
I feel like the Chinese are like that with like anywhere they go. Like everything, I think out of any culture, the Chinese get themselves like allowed the most anywhere. Like there's a Chinatown everywhere. Like they have like driving instructor shit telling you in Chinese. Like it's like one of the main languages here. The main languages are English and French. Those are the languages. But yet you can have all these things translated into Chinese here.
All of our street signs, they're all in English. So why wouldn't you?
But when you go into a Chinese area, you'll see the names in huge Chinese letters and then smaller ones in English. And it's just like, buddy, we're not even in China. Like, we're in Canada. It's kind of weird that your sign would be a big Chinese letters.
They hold on to their culture well.
I don't hate on them for it. I just think it's weird that we let them do it. I think it's weird.
Hold on to their,
it's weird that we let them do it
identity
still.
well.
I thought they should be forced to kind of either assimilate with English and French, at least a little bit. That is
not the Canadian way. You know that. Daddy Trudeau wouldn't like that.
Daddy Trudeau's a fucking closet racist, so he can fuck himself.
That's the best part about Daddy Trudeau. He lets in all the refugees so he gets the minority vote.
No guy can sit there and be like, oh, I wore blackface and then say like womankind later. Like, go fuck yourself, buddy. Like, you can't make me fall for that finesse.
You shut the fuck up.
You know Matilda is the one who does all the barking. Meredith is usually a quiet you. She's barking a little bit today, though.
Why?
I don't know, because they were just playing and shit, and like she got a little riled up because Matilda didn't want to play with her.
Maybe they're just trying to say something in regards to what we're talking about in the podcast. Like, maybe they're just like...
Don't be bashing on women.
Yeah, don't talk shit about women drivers. I seen you drive.
What, these two lazy bitches?
One night.
I mean, hey...
This one was in the accident.
Yeah, she was in one of the accidents. Yeah.
Which one?
Fucking Meredith.
The first one?
It's so funny because we're actually in the middle of nowhere. We had to fucking. We towed the whip back, and she was in the back of the whip on the tow truck, like just sitting in the car, the whole ride back by herself and shit. I came and got out of the car. She was like, "Oh, that was fun."
Tow truck driver, fucking French, and I know, yeah, we do speak French in fucking Canada. But still, bro,
I'll accept that.
We're here yeah, bro, he's a fucking French guy.
I don't remember that.
Bro, we couldn't even communicate with this fucking guy, bro.
I don't remember.
Tell him how to put this fucking car on this goddamn tow truck.
I just get more annoyed if it's like a drive-through. It's like, why don't you put someone that's just a well-spoken employee?
Yeah.
Why not?
In the drive-through.
Give me white Tiffany Ann from Oshawa any day with the raspy cigarette voice taking my order over like Sajinder, who just can't understand the difference between a double coffee and a fucking donut. Like, you know what I mean?
Unless
there's nothing wrong with them, but like half of them don't speak English. I think it's unfair to the customer. Why am I getting frustrated to order a coffee to make your English better? There's classes.
Most
for that
places
shit.
are good, but there is some spots that like you're like,
I'm gonna say,
is this really like?
We're a very inclusive society, and we have so many classes for people to learn to strengthen their English. There's no reason that you should be testing it out in community service in a public forum all the time, because it's not good for your confidence. No. It's not good for me. No, I'm not gonna be the asshole to yell at you, but I'm sure some guys are gonna be like, "Listen here, you have to go back to your fucking country." Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be that guy, but there's gonna be that guy.
I think it's good for them to develop the skill of like the communication, but once they
that's why they have the classes.
No, but what I'm saying is once they get a certain level of base, at least.
How many people do you think fucking make bullshit U-turns because they missed the street because they couldn't read the sign?
A lot of people. I seen that like the other day.
Make stupid ass dangerous maneuvers because
I hate when people do that shit.
Going.
But do you think that's
like a
reading?
left turn and they just fuck up?
Oh, you're saying because like they can't read that
they
they're
can't
missing
read the signs.
They could just miss it. They're all GPS now.
For
probably.
sure, they could. They could.
Does the GPS work? It's not in your language anyway. You listen to an English GPS and then you like turn left in 200 meters. You're like, what is that?
No, they could change that programming easily to your language.
I'm sure they could. Not easy as you think, but like.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a setting. Like right when you.
Bro, this is not a technologically savvy generation. We're not talking about like our generation of fobs. Like,
number one.
We're talking about our parents' generation of fobs.
They're all old people.
30, 40-year-old fobs.
Everybody uses GPS, bro. If your car doesn't come with a GPS, how many people do you know actually go out and buy a GPS? Not a lot of people. Sure, there's more
unless your car comes with it.
Not all cars have a talking GPS either.
Yeah.
As far as I know, I think my Audi does.
Oh yeah, all those Toyota Corollas that they're driving aren't fucking equipped with the GPS back. It's always a cream colored, you know? That like cream color, that tan color Corolla. Sure. Always has like some dents in the doors, like
rust.
Yeah,
rust.
The hood's a different color because it's like an something.
Sometimes. Yeah, when they ride those bad boys into the ground, it's a good car. It's a safe
car. But Buddy had that
exact
exact car, it was like the beige one, and it lasted.
I had a '98 Corolla.
Forever. That thing.
I had a fucking
lasted forever.
What was the fucking color? Venetian pearl. It was red.
True.
I fucking love that Corolla. Still one of my favorite cars to this day.
True.
Yeah, I love that shit, bro. That shit, my little red rocket, man. That thing was real.
Little red rocket.
Yo, you seen the Raptors schedule got released?
Yeah, we're playing the first game's August 1st
against Lakers.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, against Lakers. We got a tough schedule, but like, who doesn't? People were complaining, but I think everyone's schedule is probably not easy.
No thing about it is I don't really care because it's like, people don't understand. It's like, even though all these teams are like, like sitting there, some of them have been like gelling. Like, the Raptors are the most gelled team. They're in a position to win out of all of the teams.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Players are only getting better. Like, I haven't seen Siakam, and my only guess is that when you see Siakam, he's going to be bigger.
Yeah, he's gonna be healthy.
He's gonna put on size.
Well, our team,
you have Kyle looking healthy and Mark looking healthy.
We had so much injuries all year. It's gonna be nice to have
everyone's back and healthy, like buddy.
For now,
and this has always been the thing. Even when we had the Kawhi year, the Raptors have always been injured throughout all of these runs, and then they come back together at certain little points and get the team healthy enough to win. And like that happens in every fucking sport. I'm not just saying like certain teams have won championships.
You see what Adam
like
Silver
that,
said though about Adam Silver said you can. Wear a statement on the back of your jersey instead of your last name.
Yeah, that's kind of fucking dumb, or whatever.
You could what?
Wear like a statement instead of your last name.
Yeah,
printed so like it'd be like Black Lives Matter to Black Lives Matter. Down to the post to Black Lives Matter.
That's what well, no, the sports writers will obviously know players' names, but I just think it's like that's kind of like some dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need that. Like,
no,
that's a piece of information that the viewers use and utilize.
And I'm gonna say that majority of basketball fans aren't racist. Like, not because you're watching black guys play, but because of how the NBA is and how it speaks in all these matters, that you can't really watch the NBA and enjoy it as a racist. Or
okay, but how amazing?
Yes, so, like, you know what I mean? Like,
how amazing would it be though if like Kawhi Leonard comes out with a jersey that just says "Robot Lives Matter" or something? Like this guy.
Well, you know what I mean? It'd be funny, but tone deaf. But like,
but Kawhi too, because you're like, does he know what's going on? Has he opened the news?
Someone change his CPU?
This guy just like unemotional about it, but just rocking that jersey all playoffs.
Black Lives Matter, ha.
Oh man,
I knew he was leaving, man. When I was, were you there with me when that happened? Isn't that the first thing I said? I'm like, he's leaving.
yes.
After he said that shit,
Yeah.
he's like, enjoy that shit and have fun with it. I'm like, this motherfucker's leaving.
Where were
Immediately.
I said it immediately.
Where were you when you found out about the trade?
I don't know about the trade. I knew he said he wanted to go to LA. And
No,
honestly,
when you found out about the trade,
him
when he
coming to
came
Toronto.
here.
When he came to Toronto, I sat there. I'm like, listen, we could win the chip, but I don't want to be that Raptor fan that thinks anything that good happens to us means a championship.
Yo, you know how it happened like really early in the morning or whatever? I was
you know what? I just thought it was fucked up how they did to DeMar. That's the only thing I really
No, I was fishing on the boat. It was super early in the morning, and I was fishing when I found out. And like I was like getting so fired up because I was like, "Oh shit, we got Kawhi! Like we could actually win!" And I was so fired up. I was explaining to like this old man I was fishing with, and then all of a sudden like one of the rods goes off, and I fucking like catch a fish. I was like, "Okay, this is gonna be good vibes, Kawhi here."
Yeah,
And, like
that's good
literally,
for
it was like literally as I'm like celebrating, I'm like, "Shit, we got Kawhi!" The rod goes off. I felt bad about DeRozan more because I had a DeRozan jersey, to be honest.
No, honestly, I always liked DeRozan. I like his attitude as a basketball player. His whole like riding off for Toronto, not want to leave the city, and like
But like you gotta shoot threes, fam. You gotta be more comfortable shooting that three.
I don't give a fuck about the goddamn three. I grew up in the Jordan era. We don't need fucking threes to score 30,000 points, my G.
You do nowadays, though. When you
You
got the
don't,
light
though.
skin shooting
You
like
don't,
the
though.
fucking Steph Curry, Klay Thompson.
Because Kawhi wasn't really scoring that many threes either. He hit threes, yes. He's a better 3-point shooter than DeMar, yes.
No, DeMar doesn't
but-
play D either.
Well, that's
He doesn't have the three or
well,
D.
that's something that you can bring up.
Yeah.
He doesn't play defense,
But the
him not
3-point,
shooting
no,
threes doesn't make a difference.
The three thing is more of a mental thing, though. He's scared of the three shot. You knew that. People
He's not
knew that.
scared of the shot. He doesn't have the range for the
He
shot.
does have it, though.
does
His
not.
percentage shows that he could shoot them more consistently.
It's not that it's impossible for him to learn to shoot the three. It's just the fact of the matter is that it's not a comfortable shot for him to take. And the mid-range and the slashing game is something that's more prolific.
My point
prolific in his
is,
game.
if you want to be the alpha on the team, you need to have a mental mentality where you're not scared to take those kind of shots. And he would
I mean, of
he would
course,
pass them
of
up,
course,
and
but
that mindset.
That shot was not for him to take, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but I'm saying it's a mindset.
Look at the Raptors team has always been built with a bunch of 3-point players, and then
I know.
DeMar is a slasher. So you can't look at it and be like, "Well, DeMar, you should take that three because you're the guy." It's
No,
like,
I think it's a mental thing because
fucking
like they wanted him
Lowry
to
can
shoot.
hit that three. Terrence Ross at the time can hit that three. You know what I mean? You make that pass.
No,
because
my thing is
that's
when,
Raptor basketball.
when you
sharing
see
the
guys.
basketball.
Okay. My problem is he takes one dribble in and then pulls up.
That's also part of his game.
No, but that's stupidity.
Problem,
You gotta look at the
DeMar's
analytics.
problem is that he doesn't always make the smartest play, but it's not the plays that he makes in general.
He's
the
great,
pull-up jumper is
though,
not a bad
offensively.
shot. DeMar actually loses his accuracy when he takes more dribbles. So
Yeah.
they say he should take one dribble or a jab step and shoot.
or just a catch and shoot,
Or just catch and shoot, right?
which he didn't like to do as much. He liked to
But
kinda,
that's
like,
part of being a star because stars want to
isolate.
create. Exactly.
He wanted to isolate.
But he doesn't have the skill of like Kevin Durant to do what the fuck he wants to.
No,
and
he
get a bucket.
could until he got against a good defense, and then like they would trap him up on a double, and he didn't know how to handle the double.
Exactly, he couldn't handle the pressure, right?
And then he wasn't enough of a threat from the perimeter to get
This
away
whole
with
thing
hanging
DeMar.
out the perimeter.
DeMar is a guy that can be like your good like second or third player on a championship team. He's not number one. That's the issue with DeMar.
He's a great compliment player.
He's a great compliment
Put him
player.
with
Like,
LeBron, you would see him
put him
flourish.
with anybody that's somewhat of a one, and you have a great team. Like not LaMarcus Aldridge because that's not gonna work out. But you put him with even like a Trae Young or fucking what's Buddy's name over there
Are they in the playoffs?
in Dallas. What's his name there?
Are they in the playoffs though?
Who? Spurs?
Yeah.
No.
Not even.
No,
the
I don't
extended
think they're in the playoffs. No, I don't think they made the playoffs.
Yo, I think have they decided the playoff format for this playoffs?
I think they did. I'm not sure.
They're gonna play these play-in games like.
They did the format for the teams that are playing in the season. So like a lot of teams aren't even gonna make the season, let alone like going to the Orlando thing, and then they have playoffs after that, right?
Yeah, they gotta finish off the season. Raptors clinched though, right?
You clinched playoffs before that? I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
know.
what I mean.
So
We
long.
did. So it's like
Well, that's part of the reason why we're there, right? We're one of the top teams, so automatically, even though it's like a little round robin thing, I think it's unlikely that we end up getting knocked out completely.
that would be so
For
fucked
playoffs.
if we clinched the playoffs in the regular season and then you're not even in it because of like a play-in.
That's pro.
No, I think
Honestly,
they did it for
I
sure.
see the Raptors winning again, and I feel it's one of those things where people are gonna be like, "Oh, well, it was a short season."
For sure.
But at the end of the day, my nigga, it's not like we weren't doing nice before the season locked up.
Or the season before.
You know what I mean? That's something I don't.
Like back
people
to
think the
back,
Lakers are
back
gonna
to
take it?
back. Either way.
No, it's either gonna be Raptors or Clippers. That's all I can really see, or maybe like a sneak Portland out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you right
not
now,
Portland. I could see like one of those teams in the
All
West.
claims are cotton.
Like, even, like, the Nuggets, if they, like, figured shit out, they have some talent on their team.
Nuggets don't have it.
I would just love to see Jamal Murray carry a team.
That'd be cool, but no.
Just because he's Canadian. And
he's
he's the only Canadian player I can see that actually has a skill set to do it, though.
They're not there yet. They don't have a good enough wing. Jamal Murray's a point guard, man, so they need a good wing player that can actually carry the load. Like, their big man, who's fucking phenomenal, I can't remember his name right now, it's pissed me off. The Joker, Nikola Jokic, who also has Corona right now.
Yeah,
he has Corona right now.
No, speaking of all these players that going back NHL, NBA that all have Corona, they all asymptomatic, no big deal. Cause fucking, if you take care of yourself,
if you're healthy, then Corona doesn't fuck with you that much.
Yeah, if you take care of your damn selves, we don't need to fucking worry. It's just so ridiculous, dude. Because like the death rate's probably insanely low. Insanely.
Coronavirus.
But what else happened this week? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm looking at social media to see if we've missed anything.
Trump retweeted something that was like some Trump supporters saying white power.
Like I say, Trump applies to the fringe racists and the dead ass racists. Like, this is how we won the election, and this is why I said to myself,
and the conspiracy theories.
He's gonna win again. Like, people, like, he's going to win again.
Would you vote for him though? You would personally vote for him, I think.
Because I always vote for like the big ones instead of wasting my vote on a smaller one. Because this is the whole thing. If we can get a movement behind the other parties, my vote becomes worth something putting it there. But I'm not gonna vote for some party that's gonna get 2-3% of the votes because everyone's voting either liberal or fucking. You know what I mean? Or conservative. So,
but like, would you vote for him? You probably would.
Over Biden?
Even before in the Clinton one, would you have voted for him?
Yeah, in the Clinton one, I once again I said Trump was gonna win.
Yeah.
Once I saw Trump become the number one candidate, I'm like, oh, he's gonna win this thing. Everyone's like, no, there's no way he beats Hillary. I'm like, buddy.
Speaking of Hillary, they keep deleting my damn TikToks. Hillary. Oh,
maybe don't post them. Sometimes it's better to just know these things and know in your mind and not speak them on the internet.
But the fan base really likes it.
The fan base likes it, but it's not gonna matter when you get dipped in a fucking van one day.
Oh, fuck.
Kiss your social media career goodbye.
It's just my fucking any career goodbye. My life goodbye.
It's true, that's why I fucking stay in my lane.
There was fucking like more suicides around them this week.
Oh, let's talk about black people being found hanging from trees.
Jeez. Yeah, what else is news though? That's just like every day.
I know it's always happening, but it's just funny that it's like it's in the news now. People are like, the cops are like, oh, these are suicides. I'm gonna tell you right now for a fact, I don't know one black person that can make a noose. Second off, we don't hang ourselves because of, I don't know, everything about hanging yourself as a black person.
Somebody has in history. It's just somebody.
I'm sure, yeah, some niggas do. I think that jazz woman did, so maybe I'll take that back. Some people do hang themselves, but like, still, I think it's weird to hang yourself from a tree in a public place as a black person. I think that's a little weird.
What was I gonna say? You see that NASCAR guy, that noose?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to put that kind of energy out there. You know, people would be on a racist sometime for that.
And these people are hanging themselves in like public squares and shit. So it's like, oh, I hung myself.
Did you see NASCAR? The guy that said,
oh yeah, the noose thing. That wasn't a noose.
And then it wasn't a noose apparently. Do you think it's Jesse Smollett 2.0?
It could be possible, but hey, it doesn't matter. It worked out.
Because think about it, if you want to launch your career,
was way worse.
Is it Smollett? Am I saying that
He falsified an assault allegation. That's way worse. If this guy falsified the news to get NASCAR to change its ideal of having a fucking Confederate flag, all the power to him. That was a good finesse.
Yeah, I don't think he finessed it because it wasn't.
I don't think he did intentionally. I really don't think he did. But if he did,
I was saying if you wanted to, that'd be a smart.
If he did, I'm not mad. Like it's not like bad shit came out of it. Good things came out of it. Positive change came out of it. So,
arguably.
What's arguable about it?
I'm kidding.
You want to have a Confederate flag in the fucking game? I mean,
man, like
it's their right to have it, I guess.
The Confederate flag was there for 5 years.
Lost,
and they were there for only 5 years.
It's not even about that. You lost the war. If you're American, you can't love a Confederate flag because the Confederacy is anti-American.
It's loser.
You guys are the fucking losers. So pick one.
You took the L, now hold it, as they would say.
What do they say? Heritage, not hate. Suck my dick. That's some fucking bullshit. Heritage, not fucking hate. Suck my fucking dick. And that's the whole thing too.
Confederacy, though.
I don't know. I'm not one of these niggas that could like let some racist shit go on and just be like filming it and shit. So like, you know, I always I
filming it.
I openly invite like anybody that says some racist shit. Like I'm not gonna just like film. You got you're gonna lose your job for this. Like no, you're not gonna lose your job. I'm gonna fucking break your neck. Like you're gonna lose your ability to walk.
Yeah.
You're not gonna piss properly. That's what's gonna happen to you. I don't believe in this. That's bullshit karma.
Yo,
you lost your fucking job? Some other clan asshole will hire them eventually.
That fucking YouTuber also is getting canceled this week. What did he do? Let's explain the situation.
What was he? He was humping a willow salmon.
He pretty much was very pedophile vibes, very Hollywood vibes, if you ask me.
I didn't see all of it, so I can't dive that deep into it.
I saw the videos. He was like pretending to jerk off to like Willow. Is it Willow Smith? Like she was like an 11-year-old poster of her, and like
I whip my hair back and forth to this, something like that. It was weird. It was strange energy, but like
it did not pass the vibe check for sure.
But you know what? Once again, I was saying this earlier. I feel like that's just at the time where the internet was, where cringe humor was a huge thing. And I'm talking about what you do. I'm talking about like that type of shit, like genuine cringe. Like what the fuck is this? Like that was a big thing on the internet. So
dog, but that guy did have pedo vibes to him.
I'm not gonna say he didn't, because it takes a lot. You can't be a regular healthy human to do that.
What's his name?
That's not even. What's
his
name.
What's his fucking guy's
name?
name?
Do like the Joe Budden podcast and just call him Duke.
Dude, nah, fuck Joe Budden concept. We need our own name.
Goof.
Canadian, right? So we can call him Goose.
No, Goof. Yeah,
the Goof over there.
Goof there. Fucking Goof.
Fucking Goof.
Fucking
Goof.
Pretty goofy.
The fucking Goof YouTuber, pedo motherfucker. Fuck you and Hillary Clinton. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all.
You can say fuck Hillary Clinton. You just can't speak about the emails.
Just don't speak about the emails.
Yeah, just don't talk about it.
Dog, people really want more though. I have to.
We know what's in them. It's public record. Go look for yourself.
That's what I mean. That's why I don't think I'll get
talk about
suicided. I don't think I'll get suicided. They'll just delete
I'll
them.
be relevant enough. But
That's
hey,
what I mean.
If you get a couple more million views, like it can be possible.
No, as long as if I do like.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
If I gotta pick a lane, you know, if I just keep shit that's already just common knowledge, they'll just delete it. They're not gonna come at you. My mom asked me to stop making conspiracy videos just in case.
Did you? Yeah.
Smart lady.
Concerned.
Well,
the fucking Clintons, there was like this Indian family in New Jersey where in a 3.5 foot outdoor pool, the family.
Didn't like two of them die or some shit?
3 of them were all found dead in a 3.5 foot pool. One was 8, one was like 33, and one was like 67. And they were part of like this elite fucking Indian family that like worked with Bill Gates. Yeah, they were part of this Bill Gates Foundation and had.
Get the fuck out.
And like they had connections to the Clintons. But it's just like, what do you mean? You're saying 3 people drowned in a 3.5 foot pool, and they said it was accidental. I was just like, that's sketch. And then another Clinton's buddy committed suicide. A Hollywood producer fell off a building.
Get the fuck out of here.
Suicide. No one questions it. No one questions it.
Yo.
Illuminati.
I heard about
your mind, soul, and your body.
It was that. I heard it was shallow, but not that shallow, and I had no idea they were important people.
Yeah, that's what they were looking at. They were looking at the news and the fact that like they never reported like that's like if Bill Gates died in his pool, you know, to just say like a man died in his pool.
That's wild.
Yeah, some like really powerful Indian family. They got money.
Christ.
So who knows? Maybe they knew something. I'm sure there's nothing suspicious to look into because the media is very honest with their reporting.
Bill Gates just wants black people to have the first test.
Yo, have you seen they launched those tests? Hold on, watch your elbow. Just on the line, yeah. You're on that test.
I'm not gonna take any fucking test.
Or the fucking vaccine. He's giving it all the black people first.
I'm not taking any vaccine from Bill Gates. Yeah. He can also suck his mother dry. So.
Yo, I seen a conspiracy that his wife is a tranny. Yo, pull up pictures. Google this. Trust me. You're going to believe it the second you Google it.
Same shit about Michelle Obama, bro.
Yeah, but she probably could be, though. Looking at the evidence. I don't know the evidence, but it sounds fun to say. It's just so ridiculous.
If you look at the evidence, they have 2 kids, man. And I mean, fuck, I guess if you're the president, you definitely could turn a man into a woman.
Fun fact about their one daughter. Did you know that Obama lined her up for an internship with the infamous Harvey Weinstein right before the fallout?
That's crazy.
Isn't that the weirdest thing?
Well, that's the whole thing about it. It's like
Obama's daughter was going to do an internship for the guy.
You want to put your kids in positions of power, and you hear about certain people being guys that are gatekeepers of that kind of power that you want to get them into. But you also don't hear about the fact that they're raping people on the side. And in that instance, I don't think anything would have happened to like Malia or whichever daughter it was because he wasn't fucking with kids. He was fucking with grown-ass women telling them, yo, if you want this part, show me your tits. So, you know, I think it's inappropriate, but like, it's not sexual assault in my eyes, personally. That's just being a dickhead.
Harvey Weinstein?
Like, that's just being a crude dickhead.
That's just negotiations.
Yeah, is it appropriate? No, it's inappropriate for sure, but it's not sexual assault.
Would you suck a dick to be Batman?
No.
A lot of people would.
Some people would.
A lot of people would suck that dick to become Batman. And
like actual Batman?
Can I say I won't? Batman. I don't know.
For movie's sake, or to actually become the Batman?
Yeah, like you're Batman.
Like really, actually,
you get cast as Batman. These guys are
being cast. That's different. I was gonna say you have to actually.
Yeah, wait. You think actually being Batman was an option?
Yeah, that's a question. Like,
anyone can be Batman.
Dick and he's like, "Yo, you're Batman now."
No.
Being Batman comes with a certain element of privilege. You can't just be a black Batman. Like Batman has to be a rich white guy. And so he gets away with doing what he does.
Yes.
No, it's gonna be they're gonna make
Breaking arms and shit.
Hollywood's
the
gonna-
head cop knows who he is, and he's aggravated assaulting civilians every night.
Hollywood's gonna make a new Batman, and it's gonna be a trans black woman.
I don't know who's worse, Batman or Durham Regional Police when it comes to abusing civilians.
All right, come on. Durham Regional's not the worst in Ontario. There's probably worse in
They're
Ontario.
in the fucking top 3. That's not that impressive. It's Peel, Toronto, and
All right,
Durham,
they're definitely top 3 in the GTA.
which is 3 fucking places.
You think Toronto's the worst though?
I think Toronto's the most corrupt. Like, those niggas be like stealing money and shit. I've personally gone through that. So they steal money. They definitely steal drugs to resell them.
Show to the police. Thanks for all your service. You guys are heroes.
Some of you guys are heroes. Some of you guys are fucking clowns.
Yes.
Coked up like that fucking idiot Therault that just got off. His fucking
What, is that
dickhead
the guy
brother.
that took the guy's eye away on off-duty
Yeah, he
cops?
got a basic assault charge. Let me give you a for instance on this, because I was recently in jail with a guy that had an aggravated assault charge for hitting a guy in the head with a bat. He got sentenced to a year in jail.
Okay.
First conviction ever. So I'll show you right now that this cop will not do a year because he has an assault charge. Not an aggravated assault, but a fucking common assault. Even though he hit someone with a pole and took their fucking eye.
Swing for the
Super
fences.
questionable.
Swing for the fences.
I mean,
you know?
hey, I don't blame him, because at the end of the day, if it were me, I might have done the same thing. But the difference is, I'm not a cop.
Wait, what happened in this
I'm
story?
not a police officer.
What actually happened in that story? I've never really looked at it. I knew it was like apparently...
So there's the alleged Devontae Miller and his friends. One of the guys I was actually in jail with, was on my range.
Would you question his integrity to start the story?
No, this whole thing, they were allegedly car hopping, which is something that fucking, if you're from Durham, everyone's car hop. I'm not saying that this is something that's like...
I've lost a lot of shit from my car.
Yeah, I've lost it from my car too. I've had my fucking system taken out
It's
my
a
car.
problem
But
around
car
here.
hopping is a fucking thing in Durham. It's like a fucking passage of rights for
Fuck
some
off.
kids. Because they just fucking, they keep doing it. But for the most part, it's a bunch of idiots. Like, you don't do it past 22, but some people still do it because they're fucking broke.
And if you caught anything from my car, go suck your mother.
You know what I mean? And if it was me, someone bringing it to my car, I'd come up there and beat their ass too. But this is the whole thing. I'm not a police officer. So that's not my job. And even though you're off duty, your job is to arrest that person and hold them accountable by the law, not by street justice. Because you're a police officer. That's what it comes down to.
He was on Batman rules.
If this is what
That's
you
what I'm saying.
guys
Yeah,
are
he's on.
doing, why do we need the
He's on
police?
Batman mode.
Yeah.
We
Someone
can
said
do
that?
this
X Games mode, but you know.
Oh, you're on X Games mode.
He's on Batman mode.
Yeah, he was on Batman mode. He saw justice.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
Spinning the pole and shit.
Have you seen those memes? It's like when you do a petty crime and then end up going paralyzed in Gotham.
It's not a meme. It's fucking
Or it's like
TikToks.
these TikToks. It's
They're the
like
best.
you lose all your fucking.
Yeah, it's like that's why I was like Uber eating for the Joker. He just picked up the food. He's like, "Where is he?" It's just like realizing you're gonna lose your limbs because you have to bring food to the Joker. Like,
Batman just
that shit
cripples
has you
people.
weak. But it brings you a fucking truth about you love Batman. It's a fucking kid. It's a great comic,
But he's like the
But he's
definition of brutality.
actually a bad guy, bro. Like, you can't just run around fucking people up like low-level gangsters looking for their boss. Like, they don't know. They're low-level for a reason. It's not their pay grade.
But that being said,
You know how the army works.
he did take down Superman, which is pretty hard to do.
Which is so cap, because you can't take down Superman.
Kryptonite, apparently.
Not even Kryptonite really can stop him, so cap.
Well, he stopped him. A white dude with white privilege was enough to stop Superman.
Yeah.
It
That
just
just
goes to
shows
show-
you. And Superman was an illegal alien, right?
They have all power. Kryptonite. There's the white privilege
It's
is
the highest
Superman's
kryptonite.
kryptonite.
Everyone's Kryptonite. Like I say, he's an illegal alien, so what can he do against white privilege?
Yeah.
Shit cooks him immediately.
Batman saw him. He's like, "Wait, you don't have papers?" He started trembling.
He puts on the ice Batman outfit.
Yeah. Have you tried my Wayne Industries vaccine?
Oh my god. You tried the Wayne Industry prison complex?
But that being said, I'm waiting for Elon Musk to roll up in a fucking Iron Man suit. He's gonna randomly one day just pull up to like.
He's too busy tweeting bullshit. Like, he tweets the funniest shit sometimes. I can't believe it's Elon Musk. Like,
He says
I have to
memes.
look on the account and make sure the checkmark is legitimate.
He says those who rule the memes rule the universe.
yes, that's what I'm saying. That
Is
too.
he wrong? No, he is not.
For our generation, yeah, it's kind of weird. Memes like do run the universe.
Dog, there's meme factories. There's like a meme wars that go on. And that being said, the Democrats, you have some of the worst meme armies on your side. They could have so much better memes if they wanted people to be pro-Democrat. They didn't. Like,
Memes
Trump's
are-
meme side is definitely way stronger.
Well, because there's a lot of idiots. Idiots make great memes.
Yes.
Yeah, like, they should, like, take on this whole Hillary thing. They should have made so much memes to make her a badass. Because people probably might have voted for her, but like, yo, she's actually, like, she runs shit, you know?
Being
Turn her into...
Bengazi's bestie.
Brand her as a super villain, you know, because people love a super villain. People do.
I mean, that could have been a thing.
But nope. Instead, they literally South Park showed it best during the election. Remember when like Mr. Garrison's trying to throw it? He's like Trump. I don't know if you've seen those.
I don't really watch South Park.
Oh, if you do, it's so funny because Mr. Garrison runs it as a joke. He just says the most bizarre shit, and Hillary Clinton is just so bad that he ends up fucking like he's like, please vote for her. Like, don't vote for me. I'm gonna ruin the country. And she's like, everything my opponent has said is a lie. And he's like, oh my fucking God. You know, like it was the perfect depiction of how the elections actually went.
No, well, fuck. She tried her best, you know, but...
Also, on sports news, I was looking at sports betting, the betting odds for like betting on championships this year. For Stanley Cup, I was like $100 bet on like the Chicago Blackhawks, who used to be a dynasty, pays $10,000.
Wow. They no longer
I was like, shit, like, no, well, now they've been shit for a couple years, but they like... Still, like, it's like having, like, a late generation Bulls team. The core's still there.
Okay.
Like, they hypothetically, in this tournament style, like, situation, if things could get hot.
So they still have fucking, like, Taves and fucking...
Yeah, they have Taves, Kane, like,
those guys are still there? They're not good anymore? Like,
no, they're good, but, like, they just, like, hockey's a sport. You need, like... You need pieces.
What do they need?
You need depth.
They have those are pieces.
No, they're not. That's what I'm saying. They could win it.
Hockey educated, so
they could say they could win. Hockey's one of those teams, like, you could have Crosby on your team, and he's gonna help you, but like if you don't have like lines behind him, he can only play a certain amount of the game.
Yeah.
It's not like basketball where like you can play literally every minute, like in the playoffs. Kawhi was like doing, and like LeBron does, where they like sit out for like a minute total.
Yeah,
you can't do that in hockey. Well, you could, but they'd probably be so gassed because they roll like 30-second shifts. So you need like it's all about depth with the high end skill and core spots, and then depth. Okay. But that being said, I was like, "Fuck, $100 on like."
That's way privileged.
Because something in these sports that there's big betting money to be made. Because there's gonna be some like dark horse shit happening. Because of like the way everyone had off and going back to playing both basketball and hockey.
It's possible.
There's gonna be some good betting money.
I'm not big on betting, bro. I just don't like it. Only gambling I do is like Lotto Max, and occasionally I go to like the fucking casinos.
What do you do? Double cash for life?
No, I'm not cash life guy. I just do Lotto Max, bro. 3 lines, encore.
You're just hoping to win your lottery.
Well, if I won the lottery, I think it would work out great for us.
Oh, yeah. Either of us win the lottery. That'd be fucking
dope. I think the podcast would be fucking sick.
Yeah, a nice studio setup. We can actually have a paid producer. Yeah. We can get our homie under the budget over there.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? We could advertise, like, push our shit, like, you know, actually make something of it.
That's what I mean. Like, have, like, a legit, like, business setup where it's, like, a legit operation.
I would obviously, like, save money and invest, but I'd actually have a bunch of money to, like, you know, fuck around and, like, try to make my little dreams like this come true.
I was looking at podcasts, and I was looking at Patreon. And it's like this website. It's like OnlyFans, but for creators, pretty much. You can pay like monthly fee subscription.
What do you mean? OnlyFans is for creators too?
Yeah, exactly. For artistic creators that aren't fucking getting penetrated. Actually, that being said, Patreon does do 18+ content, so you actually can do porn on it. But what it is, I've seen a lot of podcasts kind of do it because you get a monthly subscription. You pay people pay like different plans to get access to like the content. Mm-hmm. So like if you pay you get like maybe one extra episode a week if you pay the $25 a month. But like. That's the way it's going. So I was thinking about for the conspiracies, people could like make a conspiracy something. So I was like, I'll do all conspiracy content on like that subscription. No, yeah, it's like it's the platform because like people go on it because YouTube demonetizes people, right? And other platforms demonetize. But this is like literally a platform where like people just subscribe to whatever your content is. Okay. Like they can just subscribe to you. So I was like, fuck, like that would be like for conspiracy shit. Like throw it on there and you're not gonna get demonetized. If people want it that bad, like sure. Pay $5 a month and I'll make you a conspiracy video a week. You know, like why the fuck would I care? But I see the thing I bring it up is because I've been seeing that like for a lot of podcasts, that's how they make money. Like once you start getting fans, you can go exclusive and just do like a monthly subscription. Like one of Andrew Schultz's podcasts, I seen they had like 41,000 a month. It shows you how much they make. So that means that podcast. And then I seen a comedian that I know, his has like 300 and something a month, but still like a month and like that's every month.
Yeah, who cares? That's fucking free money.
Like and you can build that up. I was like, that's a good potential other way to take it, but you need the people that are willing to pay. Because I don't think Spotify pays much on streams.
I don't know what any of this shit pays.
Dog, we just gotta like blow it up a bit, and then we're gonna be bought out by Spotify. You know, like Joe Biden and Joe Rogan. You get these deals.
Yeah. I'll make a little deal.
That's what you want. You want that one big check.
It's not even that. Then we can, start selling shirts and shit too. That's what the money comes.
Yo, we can get that out soon. We should do. I was saying.
Yeah. Check the merch.
Just Ed Woods. I was thinking, we could even do site because I was telling you before we can easily do that drop shipping merch site, but we could also do like through like Goldie Glock, we could offer some sort of like get into concept up like a chain, and then we can put it up for sale on the site. People and like he only makes it, people buy it, you know. Yeah. be like, just like concept up some shit. I don't even know, like maybe a mayo jar or like a chicken bone, you know, like put like a chain. But something like that. It doesn't even have to actually make it, but we kind of make up a concept version. Yeah. And then if it per sale, then he actually makes it. And then we would take our cut as the podcast. Because like that would be something different. We're actually selling like some sick shit. Why couldn't you? You could ship that online, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Because that would be badass. Because if we rep shit, especially if we rep shit like that, if you start blowing up and you're repping like your custom mayo and chicken
This is my logo. Is
that what that is? I always thought it was like a Gucci fucking.
Yeah, but it's also GG, which is the Gus Gold Company.
Oh, okay. Is that your company?
That's my company.
Your company. How many companies does this guy have over here?
Yeah, fuck. I'm not in many companies. What can I say?
That's fucked. Nothing else happened this week, I don't think.
Nah, fuck, bro. I'm trying to go shopping.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going
Patio's open.
I hit up a patio the other day, but like by accident, my boy's just like, "Yo, I'm going to get dinner quick." I'm like, "Yeah, where you going?" He's like, "I'm going to go to Moxie. I already have a reservation." I was like, "Shit, come through."
It's
Next
nice.
thing I know, we're popping a bottle of champagne, fucking bottles, you know.
It's just dumb how like you can use the bathroom, but you're not allowed inside anywhere else. It's like, so if it starts raining, you're fucked, and you're eating.
Well, you better be inside.
You're not allowed to. It's all fucking dumb.
Bring my food for me inside.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that fucking shit.
Yeah, none of this rainwater on it. I want a whole fresh new meal, asshole.
Where are you shopping right now? Yorkdale?
I went to Yorkdale yesterday, the day before. I didn't find anything I wanted though, so I'm gonna go to fucking Bloor Street.
Okay.
You know,
That's not bad.
like Drake said, right? I'm on Bloor where you can't shop.
Alright, we'll leave it at that. Stay safe out there.
Yes, sir. What's the short one?
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be short. Easy. Subscribe, like, all that shit.
Yeah.